Hi everyone. I think it's been a while since we've done one of these pre-recorded videos. If you just joined us recently, the purpose for this is because usually these will be up whenever I'm away for a bit. Usually when I'm physically away and not able to do streams. So we'll be doing the same for these 2 weeks. Context is that I'll be away for a bit of national service. I have to go back to the army for a bit for the next 2 weeks. So we're talking from 11th to 22nd of August. Yeah, I won't be around, but I didn't want to just, leave you guys hanging with no streams and anything like that. So while I won't be able to physically stream, I still want to at least have something so that you can maybe have the video playing in the background or something. So for the last 4 years, this is what I've always done whenever I have had to be away for a bit. Okay, so with that out of the way, just yeah, good evening. I hope that you're all doing great. By the time you're watching this, it's probably I think it's gonna be a Monday for this video. I think it will be the 11th of August. Yeah, so when you watch this, I will be inside camp already. Like what I've mentioned on the last few streams, I'll still be on the Discord. So if you'd like to have a bit of a chat with me, feel free to. If you haven't watched everything that we've done to up till now, because so what I've been doing for all the pre-recorded videos over the last 4 years is that I only play this game, and every video I just play a little bit more. So if you'd like to see what we've done up till now, you can check out the playlist on YouTube. This video will also be in the playlist as well, so you can just watch everything at once, especially if you just joined us recently or you've never watched one of my pre-recorded videos before. I just hope that even though these pre-recorded videos probably can't replace like the usual chat sessions that we have on stream. I hope that it can still accompany you well. Yeah, these won't be very long. I think they'll be about 30 minutes each, I think. Yeah, mainly because I don't really actually have a lot of time to record these as well. So, for me today, for you guys, it'll be the 11th of August right now. But for me, it's currently the 8th of August, 11:55 p.m. After my day of work today. So I'm just going to try and record a few of these videos. They'll probably be about half an hour each. Yeah, I just hope that these 4 videos will be able to accompany you guys while I'm away over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, and I'll also be thinking about whether I can, like squeeze in a surprise stream halfway through the 2 weeks as well because I'll be back for the weekend. Yeah, if I have energy, I'll definitely try to do a stream. Okay, thank you so much for coming by. And yeah, how's your day been? I hope that you've all had a good weekend. And thanks for dropping by today as well. I know it's Monday. I know it's going to be a long week, especially for some of us who have been really busy lately. Just trying to make it through the week. Just sending all of you lots of energy as well. And I hope that this week goes smoothly for all of you too. Me on Friday today has just been a pretty busy day, I think. Yeah. So what happened earlier in class on Friday, 8th August, is that there was a cockroach that decided to appear in class and I had to catch it. It's just a me thing now, like catching cockroaches, because even at home, my mom, my sister, they're not they're kind of afraid of cockroaches as well. So I sort of had to take the initiative to clear it myself. Yeah, so I guess this ability or talent has been helpful at work as well. So I had a really big class today at like a lot of students on site, right? So about 30-ish students, 30 to 40-ish students. And there was a cockroach just running around and everyone like it was pretty chaotic, so I had to solve the problem like quickly. So that's my interesting tidbit for today, I guess. Yeah, I just hope that you guys will take care this week. Make sure to drink lots of water as well, okay? Especially for those of you who are living in Singapore or around the region as well, where the weather has been pretty bad. Yeah, if you're living in a place where the weather has been scorching hot and, well, like it suddenly rains and stuff, yeah, do make sure to take care of yourself. Don't fall sick, okay? With that, we'll start today's session. I barely remember what we did last time. The last pre-recorded video, that was a long time ago. I can't exactly remember how long it was ago, but it's been a while. So what I remember is that this case started with our character uh tagging along with their friend to like on a ship to Britain to study. But on the travel, like on the trip, you're pretty much a stowaway, right? Because you're not supposed to be on the ship. Our friend just hid us in the luggage and put us in the wardrobe to hide away from all the other guards on the ship and stuff. Yeah, so they don't find us. I think what happened is that you were stuck in the wardrobe. You were sleeping for some reason. We were sleeping for some reason, and then suddenly, like while we were sleeping, our friend called Kazuma, he got murdered. I think if I remember correctly, the investigation uncovered that he got poisoned. Yeah, so we're gonna continue to find out what happens. If I remember correctly, we were investigating the next room, and we also had a few new characters as well. So there's like a girl who does ballet who's very famous, but she decided to disguise herself as a guy to get away from whatever she was getting away from. And we have another detective type character who isn't really good at what he does. So it's gonna be interesting. If you want to be, like follow up to date on everything that we've done so far in this game, do check out the rest of the videos in this playlist. Yeah. So for the rest of the video, we'll just be playing for a little bit, trying to figure out what happens, and hopefully maybe like get to the juicy bits, like the end of the investigation, and maybe like start the trial part of the case. Yeah, so hope you guys will enjoy it as well. I'll mostly just be commentating on whatever I see, and I'll also be reading the lines as well. I'm not a very good I'm not very good when it comes to, like voice acting, so bear with me, okay? I'll just try. Okay, let's continue from here. Yeah. Oh, wait, in the menu, it's like the scene that we were in. So this sort of like the cupboard that we were in. Well, we were just sleeping. And then there's the... Wait, no, this is the other room. This is the second room. Yeah, this is the room that's next to us. So apparently, the two rooms are connected by a small duct. So they're saying that, hey, whatever could have caused the murder might have happened in this room. Yeah, that's why we were investigating the room next to us. Yeah, pretty interesting so far, though. I really like this game. I like games where it's like a mystery, like a death. Then you have to try and figure out how it happens. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna continue from here. I'm also going to try and figure out what I've forgotten over the last like few months. When was the last time we did this like pre-recorded thing? I think it was somewhere last year. I think so. It's definitely been a long time. Okay. Okay, let's see what we've had. What what we've had so far. Oh, okay. So this is an investigation part of the thing where you can move around, you can talk to characters, you can figure out more. So this girl is the girl that I was talking about earlier. She's apparently a ballet dancer, I think. And she's just escaping for reasons of her own. So I guess we'll find out more about that. She was disguised as a guy. Yeah, she was disguised as a guy. She was wearing like a funny mask and everything. And we figured out that, hey, it's actually a girl. Okay, let's try conversing first. What happened last night? Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh, that's why we were trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example? Perhaps people talking? Okay, so Susato is one of you and your friends, like, friends, I guess. Yeah, so she's a friend of our best friend who was murdered. Yeah, so she is also, yeah. I think she's friends, right? I think she was either friends or classmates. I think it was probably like classmates or friends. One or the other. We'll find out later, I guess. we'll recall along the way. Yeah, so this is Susato. Yeah, just another very interesting character. Kind of violent as well, if I remember. Like she'll smack you. Uh, okay. Another character I have to explain. So this Sholmes character is basically he's like a wannabe detective, sort of. He claims that he's a very good detective, but he doesn't really do anything. So yeah, he's more of a joke character so far. But I'm pretty sure that he'll probably be important to the story later. Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. No, if its steam engine exploded, then all of us would be like 6 feet under. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I hope I'm reading her name right, because I think this is like Russian, right? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the correct pronunciation, so please bear with me. I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. Okay, so she's on the run, so she's worried that people would find her. Yeah, that's why she has the disguise and everything. We managed to figure out that she was actually wearing a disguise. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. Okay, running away. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novavik Ballet? Yes. I'm traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life. You wish to forget? A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder. But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. The Novavik Ballet gives us only a little food and water. Wow. Ooh, that's like rough working conditions. And we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes. And the crew of this ship, they have all been kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin. If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum. Okay, what is it? This guy is up to some nonsense again. Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo? Okay, so Naruhodo in Japanese it means, oh, I see. Or I understand now. Yeah, that's apparently our surname. Yeah, so our character's name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. So pretty interesting. Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... And so apparently, before this case, we had to defend ourselves as our own lawyer. So we were framed for a murder of a professor at the school that we were studying at. Yeah, so Ryunosuke had already had to like do law when he's not very good at it. Yeah, so his best friend encouraged him by saying that, hey, he's doing a really good job at it, even though he doesn't really know what he's doing. Yeah, so that was what got us as a character to follow with our best friend on this journey to Great Britain to study more about the law. Yeah. So it's a little sad that his best friend died on this trip, but we'll try to figure out how he died. And we're also being framed on this case as well. Our character is just kind of interesting. He just has a lot to go through. Okay, conundrum. Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. Sorry. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Burya stopped by no port last night. Ah, that's it, of course. We just figured it out. So how is it, pray, that you come to be on board? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Oh, what did you say again? That is not your business. He just shook us off. Hey, that means the guard is kind of smart, right? He doesn't say the things that he's not supposed to. Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. Okay, what's up? I want to know as well. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry? What was that? It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. That is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens because I am an angel. She's trying to mess with us. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Sholmes once said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. He just used whatever she said and tried to alter it to his context. This guy is too much, man. Words once said about myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, in fact. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Shoei. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is gonna tell us what really happened. Okay, friend. So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? I don't think animals are allowed on board, according to the rules of passage. Okay, so for a little bit of context here, she was hiding her pets in her suitcase, and pets are not allowed on board, which is why she's very jittery, she's very shifty when we are trying to question her about things, because she doesn't want people to find out that she's carrying an animal on board as well. Oh please, don't tell any of the crew. If they found out my precious... Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt. Ah. Okay, I can't do the ah, so reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? What is the pet, actually? I want to know, too. Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you? Oh, don't they have small rabbits there, then? You may well ask. I have no idea. This guy is such a clown. Ah. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Really? Why a chicken of all things? So I wanna listen to his logic. Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call. Daily fresh eggs. About chickens? Okay, let me just derail from the game for a little bit. About chickens, I don't know why, but near my house, there's like a bunch of chickens that's constantly like moving from place to place, like the whole place is their house. It's horrible because sometimes in the morning, like 10 a.m. ish, when I'm still sleeping, the chickens will just be making like the, you know, like how roosters do the wake up call thing, right? So annoying. And they are just running all over the neighborhood. So like one day they'll be here, the next day they'll be at another block, next day they'll be like down the street. They own like the whole place. It's so frustrating. Do you guys have that? I don't know why we have that here in Singapore. It's so random. They set up their nest, I think like pretty close to my aunt's house. So that's like a few blocks down. I don't know what's happening. And when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. Oh my god, he's already thinking about eating the chicken. So you'd eat your friends? I'll remember that. Okay, she shakes her head. But earlier in the case, they were talking about, there's this vent on the top right, right? So they were saying that, hey, what, a snake could make it through there? So I think it's probably that. It would, then they were saying that, oh, maybe the snake's how, like, Kazuma got poisoned. Yeah. It would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed. Yeah, I'm not gonna do his laugh. You can just imagine it. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. Okay, what can I show her? Let's see. Let's go back first. Present, right? Examine. What does examine do? I think I've examined almost everything already. Okay, let's show her. Let's see what we have. Oh, so I'm just gonna walk you through like the evidence we found so far. So this pin just shows that, hey, I'm part of this university where it's like studying of law and stuff. This note was a seal that was placed on the door of the wardrobe. So it wouldn't have been like if we tried to. So it was pasted on our cupboard when we were sleeping in it. So the fact that it remains intact means that we couldn't have gotten out while best friend is murdered. So this is pretty much our alibi, I guess. Yeah. So we would have to be in the wardrobe for the entire time through the murder until they found us sleeping in there. Yeah. So the words on it in Japanese says akeruna in katakana, which just means don't open. Okay, this is a photo of what we saw. I can like make it bigger. So this is our best friend Kazuma. He wrote some letters here as well. Yeah, this is probably like Cyrillic, I think. I cannot read that as well. So that's one of the clue. Russian, okay, so never mind. The description says here, Russian word for wardrobe in purple ink. It will appear to have been written in the victim's final moments. So might be a setup by the murderer, I don't know. Okay, newspaper. Article on the front page of a Russian newspaper. Headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. Okay, Kazuma's diary. Kazuma was keeping a diary of his trip to London. According to the last entry he made before his death, he spied what appeared to be a speckled band. Okay, so we're thinking that this might be a snake. Speckled band. Article about ballerina. An article on the back page of a Russian newspaper. Headline reads, Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovik Ballet disappears from Shanghai. So this is talking about the girl just now. Yeah. So we'll probably present this. Talking about the speckled band. Okay, let's present this. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. So up here. So this has been what we've been looking at from inside the case earlier. A few videos prior. A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin, you see. Yeah. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh, Miss Pavlova, has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? Is she like a snake charmer or something? No, I don't know anything. Oh, clearly struck a nerve there, probably. Okay. Oh, we're getting collected by the guards, I guess. Excuse me, Mr. Roylott. Yes. What? This is the girl in disguise. Wow, she's fast. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain Quarter at once, please. All right, I will come now. What? You must leave now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. Yes, please don't worry about please don't worry yourself, Mr. Royler. Get out! Oh, the scissors. What do you use the scissors for? I cannot remember. The passenger said, out! Or you want me to throw you out? Ugh. It looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. What a pity. Yeah, but this game, as you can see, quite interesting. The character is very, very goofy. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. Damn, so violent. Oh, to be continued. Wonder how much of the case there is still. Am I blocking? I think I'm blocking some of the text, right? Save your current progress. Okay, let's do that. Where do I save? Oh, that's the auto save. Okay, then there'll be this then. Yeah, I know I won't be able to cover much of the game every video because I'm yapping so much. Yeah, we'll go on for a little bit more until we wrap up this video. Just hope that you guys will take care of yourselves over the rest of this week, okay? It says Beria, first class cabin passageway. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what that speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us, as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh yes, he's completely disappeared. When did he do that? Oh, oh yeah, we're still cuffed. He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these were securely back on my wrists. Sorry, I can't speak anymore. Okay. Yeah, I know I yapped a little bit too much at the start, so we didn't really do a lot this video, but hope that you guys are as intrigued as I am to find out what happens next. I feel like we didn't really do much this video. But yeah, I'll try to keep every video to about 30 minutes-ish. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope that you're as excited as I am to find out what happens next as well. Thanks for listening in and keeping me company today. I know that like I don't have you guys around for this recording, but I just hope that my recording here, like maybe it's just the reading voice or something like that, will be able to accompany you while I'm away. Okay, take care of yourselves, guys, this week. Make sure that you drink lots of water and rest up lots as well. I'll see you all soon. Yeah, next video will be on Thursday. That will be, if I'm not wrong, where, let me just look at my calendar really quick. Next video will be up on the 14th of August, Thursday. Yeah, so that's about 2 to 3 days from now. Now, I'll see you guys again soon, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Miss you guys lots already.